Storyblocks Audio.
Oh my God, it is, wow, it's season 3, episode 1, and I'm just blessed to be here, so I'm back. I got two wonderful people in my life. They don't play about me, that's all y'all need to know. They've been family ever since they were born before me, so before I was here, right? Right. Look, to me, they're Wonie and Neek, but to y'all, this is Dominique and Juwan. Welcome to the sanctuary.
What's up?
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Also, this is put it out there, okay? They're related to Jade, Portia, Tavion, the twins. That's the twins' brother. That's the twins' cousins. That's the cousin. One out of what? How many of y'all?
Oh, a lot. Grandkids?
More than 30, right?
More than 30.
More than 30.
And we're still adding on.
Yeah.
We keep it going. We don't
we haven't counted the greats, right?
No greats. No greats. There's a lot of those already too.
It's a lot.
We're
Yeah.
moving parts.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the big family because of course I want to tap into that because I'm the only child, so I don't know what that feels like.
Yeah. You got a village around you though. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But blood wise, like I never really grew up with more than like 5 cousins around me.
Yeah, and I think I met all of them.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the people want to know like who you are, what you're about, what you don't do, what you like to do. Any one of y'all can go first.
Go ahead, Nick.
Well, my name is Dominique. As y'all all know, I'm a mentor, man. I help the kids, man. I love to be around the kids. I mean, it's dumb to go deep and say, hey, yeah, I got a big family, so that's why. But it's the reason why, I know that kids get forgotten, you know what I'm saying? So stepping up is what I do.
Gang, that's all you need to know of her.
It's kind of hard for me to call myself Juwan because I don't go by that.
Wani.
Come on.
Wani.
Come on.
Just Wani. And, I'm a father. That's like the biggest thing for me. That's what I do.
Yes.
I provide, and I'm a hooper.
Period.
At heart. So is he. I don't know why he didn't touch it a little
I didn't
bit
want
on
to touch
that.
it. I be
You
keeping
didn't
it
wanna hit it.
discreet.
Yeah.
But they know what's up.
I hoop.
Yeah.
And I'm a family dude, same as him. We all were raised pretty close, so
Yeah.
I think that's kind of uniform throughout our bloodline.
Yes. Well, yeah, because I think I was talking with
Man,
Jade. All y'all hoop. There's no other sport that y'all done, right?
They played football. I played football for 2 years in my life.
But it's just been mainly hoop.
You know, Sir Thomas?
Mainly hoop. And it started with one hoop outside, Federal Way.
Period.
All of us outside.
I love that.
If you know Sir Thomas,
Uh-huh.
he played at University of Arizona, linebacker. Yeah, I played for Rainier Beach for a little minute.
Oh, yeah.
Turned into a basketball player. You know how they say
South End.
every basketball player had a moment playing football?
Oh, yeah.
Put us in the Oklahoma drill.
Oh.
I'm laying down. I'm like probably 4'9", 60 pounds.
4'9" is like me.
Yeah, I was tiny.
Yeah.
And bro was over.
He was big.
He was
since
big.
Day one.
Like he could have played high school football as a middle schooler.
What?
They put me against him, and bro cleaned my clock. And I went home, and my mom was like, "You want to keep playing football?" I'm like, "I think I should probably wait." And then I ended up playing again in the 8th grade, but
Yeah,
that was my moment where I'm like, yeah, probably not for me, and I'm slow, so yeah.
No, I'm slow.
Not,
Okay.
It's not.
It's not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's smart.
Oh, for sure.
No, not slow like that,
No,
but
I
foot
knew
speed,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm messing around.
I think we're all a little touched though. I think I'm touched.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, how do I know I'm here? I gotta be a little bit,
Oh, also, by the way, if you want to have a meme moment, because there will be one,
Okay.
camera, that's
Okay.
yours.
Okay.
I meant to tell you that at the beginning of the show.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going to ask you guys a few questions, and then whatever that topic or whatever gets to whatever point, then we're going to do that. Because, we're here for the next 59 minutes, I'm assuming. So, first and foremost, okay, just an icebreaker. Tell me you're a black person without telling me you're a black person.
Ooh.
I did this with Kai.
Oh,
Bring
this is
your-
tough.
You smell like outdoors.
Yeah.
That's 1. 2.
Yeah.
When the street lights come on, your ass better be home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which one you got?
I mean, look at my skin. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess for me, oh no, I got crazy things that I say, so I'm gonna go ahead and chill out and go ahead and let it be.
Look, this is a no judgment zone.
You know the smell of a hot comb
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
in the kitchen on the stove.
Yeah, or your containers have that stain.
Oh, I know you. Yeah,
Yeah, mine's is more so. It's always, you know, this respect to the ladies. Number one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start there.
Yes.
I'm gonna back that. Okay.
I love you, Mom. But yeah, we be talking about, you know, yeah. All right, we gonna start here. You know, she got a buffalo, but she ain't no animal. But that's what we be saying. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know I'm black. That's how you know I'm black. She got a buffalo, but we don't use yams.
Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
You feel me? Yeah. hey, I'm gonna stop here. She can gargle peanut butter.
Wow. Suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Oh God. Okay, yeah, no.
All right, look.
I'm gonna chill. That's how you know I'm black.
Well, I don't know if it's a black thing, but I said it like I always keep a pair of clothes in my trunk just in case of anything.
I move my clothes from my trunk into my back seat.
Yeah.
And then
I have
from
a
my
bag.
back seat to my trunk.
Yeah. Y'all keep a basketball in y'all's
I have 2.
I keep basketball shorts and a ball.
Ready.
Ready.
All the time.
Any given time.
I thought of one other. Was that pink lotion in y'all's household when y'all was younger?
Easily.
Yes.
In Murray's?
Easily. It was all
Murray's
over my
Murray's
face.
grease?
Yeah, with the
one,
orange.
The
Yeah.
thick one where you got to
Pink
put the
lotion
hook
was
of the
all
finger
over
in
my
it?
face.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Massive apply. Like, why are you
Cocoa
doing me
butter?
like this?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
does my lips gotta go? Why I gotta do that?
Okay.
Why my lips
I
gotta do
saw
all
Did your
a
that?
mom use
TikTok.
Vaseline for anything? For everything?
Yes.
At any point in your life?
Yes.
I feel like that's a black thing too. Like we just use Vaseline for
everything.
Everything.
Your lips,
Everything.
your
Or
skin, whatever.
ginger ale kills everything.
Everything.
You're
And
sick?
go lay
You're
down.
sick?
You're sick.
Yeah.
Here's some ginger ale. Go lay down.
And a
Yeah.
hot towel.
For
I mean,
some
a cold
reason-
towel.
For some reason, I'm sorry. I don't know. You know this. I don't know if this is around for everybody, but Sunny D. That was supposed to be the healer.
Bro,
That's not even real
that
orange
was
juice.
that was
That's not even real orange
Now,
juice.
my mom used to,
Let's
we
start
couldn't
there.
get Sunny D. She used to mix orange juice and 7-Up. It's actually
different.
fire.
It sounds like, you know, you when you're getting blessed with the hood medicine, you know.
Yeah.
remedies are
Or that
different.
medicine that was pink is actually good.
Which one? The one that tastes good?
Yes.
Yes. I know
The
exactly
bubblegum
what
one?
you're
I know
talking
exactly
about.
what you're
Yes, the
talking
bubble gum. Yes.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass that. Don't
Forgot all
do the grape
about that
though.
one.
Yeah. I'm
Don't do
trying
the
to
Oh
grape.
yeah.
I don't want the grape.
Ibuprofen cures everything.
Yeah,
low key.
It actually does. But growing up, that was like the thing that my mom would ibuprofen or Tylenol. Those
Yeah.
are the two.
See, I can't do pills. Everything has to be like
I couldn't
chewable.
either.
yeah. Nah, mine was more so drink. That was it. It was-
My mom would tell me not to bite the pill, and I'd wait until she wasn't looking,
and it's
and then
done.
I'd bite the
She
pill.
used to try it with the bread. Have you tried
No.
it?
Yeah.
I never had
Yeah.
that one.
But it's like, you know, you still bite the pill when that bread there. Like, it's kind of hard. Like what are you telling me to do?
Yeah.
Swallow?
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
like,
Whoa.
I love that.
pause.
We just named like 10.
Yo.
Pause.
Yeah. We just named about 10 or more. Yeah, definitely that.
Sorry.
You know, coming. Oh my God. Stay out of here. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, yo.
I apologize.
Pause.
I'm sorry,
for,
Jake.
for the audience,
Okay.
for the pause audience. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah.
Pause, man.
I mean, have y'all watched Cameron and Mace's
Oh,
they
pause.
say pause all the time. So at
Pause.
this point it's okay.
Hey,
Pause.
man.
Pause.
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 Pause again.
When you asked for like McDonald's when you were younger.
McDonald's money.
McDonald's
Do
money
you have
easily.
McDonald's money?
Easy.
Easily.
And then the one time your mom or dad or whoever wants to take you, the ice cream machine's broke. The one
Yeah,
time that
it's
they got
done.
the McDonald's money that you was asking
It's
for.
done. No, it's
Sometimes I
broken.
feel like they be lying
I
that
was
they
just
don't want to
talking.
get
I
us
was
ice
just
cream.
talking about the Happy Meal toys. If it wasn't busting, man, what are you doing?
Do they
but
still
still
do
give it to
those?
me. But what were you doing? No, I don't know.
I haven't been to McDonald's.
I don't know if
since
kids are getting that. You know,
high school. I think.
it's kind of messed up if
Yeah,
they're
they
not.
be getting adult meals at 5 now.
Yeah, that's true.
They
But
don't.
there's no longer no value menu, so they're not going up. And, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't clean up like it used
Do you
to.
know they raised the prices on the large fry? That's how you know.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
done.
fries.
That's the only thing that I would get
Yeah.
from McDonald's now.
Okay, got one. Deal breaker. Who has the best fast food fries?
Ooh.
I say Five Guys.
Ooh. Okay.
Even though you splurging in there, it's
All
about
right.
you coming out with a
Low
$40
key,
bill.
low key. Don't at me, but you can. Wingstop, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, who is that? Waffle fries. Who got it?
Chick-fil-A?
There we
Fresh
go.
off the press. I was about to say
Chick-fil-A.
that. Chick-fil-A. Off rip. One thing about Journey Boo,
Yeah.
When we go to Chick-fil-A,
Get them fries.
there's fries.
Hot and ready.
And I'm going to tell them every time.
You feel me?
Make sure they're hot.
Make sure they're hot.
When I get to the window again.
And I need that you're welcome. I need to feel welcome with them hot fries.
Yeah, my pleasure.
See, mine was Wendy's, but you know Wendy's changed their fries.
Yes.
Wendy's, yeah. Wendy's was buzz. You know
I
what
might
I'm saying?
be crazy, but
It showed the sea salt on it.
back when I was younger, I would walk when we stayed in Beacon Hill. I'd walk down to the Burger King. I don't even know if it's still operating, but the curly fries, those greasy ass curly fries. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the low income in me or something.
Jack in the Box got some good curly
Jack in the
fries
Box
too.
Jack in the Box
And those-
curly fries
those-
used to be hit if
and
I
those
just had
tacos?
enough.
Now, do y'all
I
call it
would
Jack
make
in
it
the
work.
Crack? Because I got that from
for
Mom.
sure.
Yeah, Jack in the Crack.
for sure.
Yeah, Jack in the
Jack in the
Crack.
Crack. What the heck? It's
Yeah.
not Jack in the Box.
I know.
That man's in the cut.
No,
He's
I
in the
remember
crack.
one of my
for
friends was like,
$1.
what is that? Jack in the Crack, Jack in the Box.
Yeah, if you don't know what Jack
And
in the Crack
Popeye's
is,
fries stay cold.
Popeye's fries ain't it.
I don't even
what we
know.
I mean,
doing?
you're in line for like what, 20,
for
30?
years.
Renton is still a long line every time I
Popeye-
try to
Yes,
go.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I went there
It's
on
no
a
matter
lunch
what.
break.
Oh yeah, you didn't make it back in
That
time.
was
Yeah.
the dumbest thing I could have did.
yeah. You just in line, you get service, and then you meeting some random person.
Yeah.
No disrespect to those Popeyes employees. Y'all doing a great job
Shout
up in
out
there.
Popeyes.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
for
all
sure.
y'all.
You know they
But
got one
you
in the
meet
mall now.
interesting people up in there. Huh? What?
Wait a minute.
They have one now in the mall. So where Charlie's is at,
Mm-hmm.
is right next to it. But there ain't no black workers.
I
That's the
was
crazy
today.
part.
Oh, then I'm not going.
Yeah, never. You're not catching me
Imagine
up in
me
the mall
going.
bro. And you can't end time out. If you're that angry customer in the mall, I'm done with you. Go shop.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You better not be like, oh my gosh, I gotta wait this long for that
Yeah.
chicken.
Go do
shop.
something. You came.
See,
you
and
came
some,
to
of my
Walmart.
friends,
Go
some
do
people that I
something.
still know at Apple, they're saying that it's fast. They get their food fast.
I'm about
Ain't
to
no
start
waiting.
going
That's
there, but
crazy.
if I need to make sure.
They must have all world class citizens. Because
Must
I
be.
swear, at my location, first job, Popeyes, y'all, a little bit of side note news
What?
for y'all.
I
Yeah, I
didn't
used to
know
be in
that.
the back frying up chicken because I couldn't be in the front.
Why?
With them people,
Bro.
Oh.
excuse my language, bitching. Like, no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
You're not catching me in the front. I'm in the back where it's relaxed, frying up chicken with tenders and all that.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first job
it was
Taco
crazy, but
Bell.
we had ex-cons up in there. So if they're world class citizens that's working at that mall one, hey, that's why probably y'all killing it. But
Yeah.
I fuck with the ex-cons.
Yeah.
Holler.
Love that for them. Okay, I think that was a good icebreaker. Now to rebuttal with that, I hope us black folks don't cancel us.
Oh,
But I feel like, we're in a whole new generation, whole new vibe. And there's some things that we just can't repeat.
Yeah.
So what is a generational thing that you're willing to break?
Ooh.
I have
That's
one.
oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah. Fire
I'll start it off.
Fire
Go ahead.
off.
I feel like with my children,
Yeah.
I will want to have all of our parents have said it one time in our life. I'm not about to keep going. I'm not about to hear you. Like I'm not if something happens, I'm not trying to hear your side. I'm always right. I want to listen to my child.
I feel that.
Like I can't really say into depth of what will
Yeah.
happen, but I will want to listen to he or she.
Yeah.
Like okay,
yeah.
but of course there's certain moments where it's like okay, you're.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
when
I
that
get-
time does come,
Yeah,
I
I
get what
get
you're
it.
saying.
It's like you get the full thought. You know
yeah,
what I'm
let
saying?
them be emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Candace Marie,
Oh, she'll get on you.
Mm-hmm.
tighten up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't doing it. Go lay down. Yeah. So
I
I
mean-
will give them an opportunity. I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one. That I think.
I like that because before I became a parent, I'd say there were certain things where I'm like, why did they do that?
Yeah.
Why my mom do this? Why my dad do this? And then now as a parent, I find myself doing the same things,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, okay, I'll pick up. There's certain things that I would want to continue, and certain things that I wouldn't. So I think finding a balance,
Yeah.
like you were saying, find a balance between being, I hear you, and giving them the opportunity to speak,
Right.
and then also being able to have them understand this is a time where you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this ain't one of those back
Yeah.
and forth type
No,
of
even
things.
now,
One, the
Journey,
understanding's
she's
already
like
there.
the smartest. Cause she's 3,
4 now.
4.
Yep.
She's well spoken. Has there been a moment where you had to be like, okay, let me? But you're a girl dad. Wrapped around your finger.
I see so much of myself and my family members in my daughter that when she does get to saying a little too much,
Yeah.
being bossy, I try to give her grace because I want her to keep that voice. I don't want to mute it, and especially me being a man, I'm the main man in her life. I don't want to mute her voice, and then as she gets older, that becomes a thing that she's used to. So like going into her becoming an adult and me eventually being okay with her dating at like 50, at that point,
it's a good age.
Wow.
It's a great age.
All right.
Yeah, by the time she's getting ready to retire from a job that,
if you say so.
Anyway, by that time she'll be used to having a voice to where nobody can really silence her, you know. So she's had a couple moments. I think she had her first moment at like 2. Well, I was like, excuse me.
Oh, you got a little tone, don't you?
Yeah, and I said excuse me, and guess what? 2 weeks later, I was talking, and I think I said a cuss word I shouldn't have said, and she's in the back seat. Ooh. Excuse me?
Check that. Okay, I love that, especially as a girl dad. I love that because women need their voice. Okay,
so,
Meek.
One more thing. I think a thing that I would try not to do is as my dad grew up in Baton Rouge, he grew up rough, so there's certain things that my dad has experienced that he has a soft spot, but he doesn't show it much, and he only shows it with the people that are near and dear to him. I think I would want to be a little more vulnerable, but the life that my dad lived and the things that he was exposed to, you couldn't really show vulnerability in any way. Right. But that's one thing that I would want to do is be vulnerable and transparent with my kids. And my dad was transparent, but the vulnerability, I think that's something that I would
hold that thought, because that's a topic that I have on here anyway. But okay.
Mine would be breaking the generational curse of limitation. For me, it's a little different. I think, all of the cousins, we had dreams, aspirations, as far as to be, a lot of us play basketball. So we would talk for hours about how we're going to be in the NBA. We would talk for hours about what we're going to be doing, this and that. And those are big dreams, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be like something happens along that way, that provides limitation. Yeah. So I would say, like, even plan B and stuff like that. Like, I would say for generation coming, open your mind to possibilities, not limitations. You know what I'm saying? So that would be more so my thought process as far as what I would want to give. I already kind of give that. I got a little sister. I don't want to give out her story, like too much on what's happened in her life, but I'm a person who stepped up for her. And like for her, that's what I give her. Like, hey, don't limit yourself. Don't look at it. If something don't work, it's not working. Everything works for a reason. Everything is possible when you keep that type of mentality. So it's just that type of thing. I just look back on my life. I had a lot of plan B talk, a lot of misguided information without, doing any research, anything like that. So it provided me to limit myself a little bit. So I just don't want nobody to do that.
Yeah.
Don't put them in a box.
Yeah, love that, because we have more opportunities than our parents now, especially like with social media. You can be an influencer now. Hopefully influencer in the right way. We ain't talking about OnlyFans. Right.
Yeah, nah.
Nah. Like,
hey, no
shade.
Who do
if you do that,
OnlyFans, get your money.
Yeah,
you
could do your thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and give my real spill on it, man. Hey, that's a no for me, hands down. Hands down, no for me.
But to each their
own.
Yeah.
That's a no for me,
it's
man.
Not my
well, to tap in kind of into, we're not gonna talk about OnlyFans, no. But
y'all are giving out some good content.
But what is your model of a high value man?
Ooh.
Oh man.
Do you consider yourself?
Just talking about this. We were literally sitting and talking about
that yesterday or
really?
2 days ago?
Like a couple days ago.
2 days ago.
Oh, I'm starting good then. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys consider yourself a high value?
I would say I am. I would say I'm a high value man. I think it comes down to the characteristics of who you are, and then you got to understand who God wants you to be. I think that's what turns you into a high value man, because you'll have standards and morals that you stand by and stick to. It don't matter what it look like on the outside. It just matters what you do on the inside.
Facts. I think one, I definitely believe I'm a high value man, and I think that there's a misconception of being a high earner that a lot of men need to let go.
You talking about monetary?
Like you make $500,000 a year. If you watch a lot of podcasts, they talk about how much money they make. That's a pivotal point of them being a high value man, and that they could have any woman that they want. Does a woman want you as the person that you are, or does she want you because of what you have?
Preach.
That's where we need to figure out what is your definition of high value for real.
It's like, what do you stand on for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the masses, like, really when it comes down to it, I always say, like, bro, you could talk about your money, but there's guys way more paid than you. So then what? Yeah. What's next? Like, what next? Separates you?
So what makes you that? What in your mind, what is your top 3?
For me, it would be high value man. He leads his family. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta lead your family, and that's what God wants you to do. You gotta create a right domain. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, we need a this, that. Man, how does your house function, period? You know what I mean? How does it go? How do you set that up? You know what I mean? And that most high value men, we understand what we have in our responsibility realm. You know what I mean? And I think that's 2 responsibilities. Knowing that you have something that's bigger than you. Yeah. Any man that's really functioning as high value knows there's always going to be something bigger than you, no matter what. Like, hey, you treat your mom with utmost respect, you treat your family with utmost respect, that's bigger than you, okay, cool. Then you know, like, you're moving, righteous. You don't have to move right or wrong, you're just moving righteous. Right. And I think that's 3rd too. Yeah. You gotta be righteous, man. You gotta try your best to be righteous. We're gonna make mistakes, but
it's how you
gonna bounce back. How you gonna be righteous about it?
I think for me, a high value man is a provider. Doesn't necessarily have to be only financially. Women can be high earners as well, but just a man that will go out of his way to provide whatever it is that's needed for his family. Right. Whether you need to provide emotional stability, spiritual advice, financial support, whatever it may be, motivation to your woman, to your children. I think that providing in general and being able to gauge what is needed to be provided in that moment, that's 1. I think 2, being even keel. I think there's a very high, you're either super high or very low in today's society. It's like either you're depressed or everything's going great, but what about that gray area? And I think when everything's going great, being even keel. I think personally I've been very even keel throughout everything, but I don't celebrate myself enough. But I think being even keel is a very important thing for a man in general. And this is whether or not you have a woman by you. Because if you're not even keel and you're isolated by yourself, you can go through some very dark days because you're super high or super low. And the other I'd say is your spiritual connection to the higher power. And everyone can believe whatever they believe, but I think your connection with God is definitely one thing that will center you. Good. Because if God, if he told you, then you should supposed to tell. Hey, come on. But I definitely think your connection with God is what will center you to be the man that you need to be for the woman or family that you have as well. So
okay. I mean, if I was to tap in, from a woman's standpoint, I agree with every single thing you guys said. I think also too, this goes for a man and a woman. Like, when I think of high value, is making sure that not everyone has access to you. And I've learned that recently. Like, not everyone can have access to me, because if they do, it's like, what type of value? It's kind of like everyone touched you. Like, if I'm talking to a dude and I'm like, you talk to who?
I just seen something that said, like, it's bad spiritual hygiene, because I'm tapping into
soul ties is real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You over here, you got hella knots. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so you can't really get mad if like a woman doesn't really want to like tap in with you, because it's like everyone's have had access to you already. I feel like it's really cool when you find someone, or just even a friend too, of just like, oh wow, like you're really like about you. Like your circle's small. You're not really friends with everybody. Like today, right? Let me give it a spill.
Oh yeah, okay.
So today I'm working, and this lady comes in to to pick up her grandchild. I don't know this woman from a can of paint. She started talking to my security guard, because he let her in the door, and I wasn't even talking to her. I was at the computer, and she was like, "Who's that?" And I heard him be like, "Oh, Shai," and she was like, "Oh, Shai, I know your mom." So immediate defense mode, because I'm like, you don't look familiar.
I've never
You're not an auntie or
Maybe
anybody.
You know of her?
Yeah. Oh yeah, me and her go way back. And I'm looking at Chris, the security guard, like, And he was like, oh, she went to school with us. And she's like, yeah, I missed your mom. She was such a great friend. I was like,
I know all my mom's friends.
And I was like, what's your name? And she told me, and I was like, yeah, I've never heard of you.
One.
Right. And then I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, because like me and mom had some conversations before she passed, and so I still have access to like all her social medias and stuff. And I was going through like her Facebook Messenger. Mom was not friends with you. She actually cussed you out in 2021.
Oh my crazy.
Like, because she kept being like, you're not gonna accept my friend request. You're not gonna accept my friend request. It's like, no, mom didn't want you to have access to her. Like, you're not friend. Like, a friend is a big word to me.
Yeah.
Like, you
acquaintance is one thing.
Yeah, like
acquaintance is cool.
You have your, party friends and hooping friends and stuff like that. But
Seems
if I
like
call you my friend, it's like, if something goes wrong, like, are you my 911?
Yeah.
Like, no. That's like, that. I think, having access, not having a lot of people have access to you. I think also, too, for a high value man or a woman, I think it's also allowing growth in your life. I think with me recently, I think what I came to realize is that in order for you to grow, there got to be pain.
Bang.
That is a fact in every single aspect of life.
Yeah, it's definitely necessary, because it's like, what if you're not gonna learn if everything's always good?
Yeah.
And kind of adding to what Wonie said is like being up all the time, and then when you're down, how are you gonna react?
How do you deal with that?
Yeah. Like what? Like trials and tribulations. Hello.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That word ain't like fun and
right.
Like fun and then and that. It's like no, God's gonna test where you're at.
Yeah.
I think every time it's a test. Like I was saying the other day, like, you meet somebody and you be like, dang, that's my wife, right?
Yeah.
God, like, for real?
Let me show you something.
Really?
You're speaking too soon, don't you think?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then he's like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Hit these trials. Hit these tribulations.
Yeah.
What do you do? Is that still how are you feeling about? Are you even focused on her?
Right.
Is that what are we talking about? Like,
right.
That's the stuff that I think that God does. Like, it don't matter. Like, you can try to figure out whatever you want to figure out, but you're gonna have to slow down for him. You're gonna have to take that growth. You're gonna have to take that pain, and it normally look like a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Everything's a lesson. It's definitely very.
Not to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
But he said,
you have to be still.
You gotta be still.
And I'm learning how to be still right now.
You know
it's like nerve-wracking me.
It is.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's like I just don't I don't understand. Like, this with grief too. Yeah. I could be up for like a couple weeks, and then the next week I'm like, good God Almighty, because I feel like, I'm not saying there's a playbook to grief.
Yeah.
But this process,
it's a process, man.
It's like, a lifelong thing.
Yeah.
The first month after mom, I mean, you guys remember, you guys was like, I was FaceTiming you guys like day 3. Hey, and you guys were looking at me like,
what the?
Like, her mom just died and she's over here smiling, checking on me.
Yeah.
Like me, I remember even calling Zakia and I was like, hey, how you doing? She was like, how am I doing?
How are you doing?
Like,
what the fuck? And then now I'm just like, there'll be days I'll be like, oh my God, like, this is unbearable. Like, how do I react? But then, like, therapy has been helping me. I feel like that's also a generational thing I'm breaking.
Yes.
Mom was like,
therapy.
Nobody need to be in our business. Whatever stays in this house.
You don't need no therapy.
Thing called, tell you something about this thing called confidentiality.
Yeah.
You know
break that.
Yeah. Unless I'm over here talking wild.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it's pain is an investment. It's gonna work out either way. So I just feel like I wanted to tap into that. And now that we're on that topic, because we say we was gonna talk about it, how do you guys feel? Because this has been a topic on a lot of podcasts too, and I have some conflictions.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about in a household? Let's say you have a woman, right? The whole 50-50 thing.
Ooh.
Me personally, I don't mind. I'm not the type of girl to be like, you got to pay for everything, and I'm just
gonna sit here.
Right. And I'm also not a category girl. Like, women gotta cook, clean. Oh, you gonna cook too. You gonna clean too. You gonna take that trash out. That's one thing I'm not touching. Because I don't like trash.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to touch that.
But like, when I be seeing girls like, no, he gotta pay for everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, not saying, I mean, if that works for you,
do what you do.
Do what you do. But me, I don't feel like I need to be kept in that type of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
Oh man.
It's okay.
It's funny. It gets deep.
Yeah.
And I think that like 50-50, it all goes into what you work with and how your relationship works. It doesn't go into, and that's, I've said this too. Let me start here actually. 50-50 is a measurement of money. It's not a measurement of what you actually give. It's not. It's not a conversation of like, oh, because he's a good standing man and he cares for me and he loves me and that's 50%. Like no,
Right.
no, that's not.
Right.
50-50 is literally a financial.
Dang.
That's a financial measurement.
keep
That's
your household
even a
afloat.
percentage. It's a percentage
Mm-hmm.
measurement, really.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you measure a percentage? Like, it's only financial.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not functioning. Like, that's it.
I think the only way of functioning I have heard of, like, I've been using this because this was a challenge that my therapist had me do, emotionally, or what I can give that day.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I come into work and my principal's like, hey, Shai, how you doing? What you need? I only can give you like 30 today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
can you just meet my 70 today?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I can see it in that point.
Yeah. I can see that. That to me is something that gets worked out though. That's a measurement and your understanding.
Right.
Not a both.
Right.
So it's not 50-50. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still a measurement of an understanding. Like, well, that's a measurement of financial. That's a measurement of understanding right there, which is needed, right? Like, that's where gets miscommunicated.
Right.
It's like, if I say 50-50, you're not going to be like, you just gave me an example of the emotion, but how many people's really,
Right.
like, in a general thought process, how many people's really going to go, my emotions?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I look at 50-50 and I just say, well, it shrinks a whole relationship.
Yeah.
It shrinks a whole process of understanding whatever you need to be. Because, and at the point, my mom actually said this. A lot of people say what I have to be. You better be thankful for what you get to be.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Be
a real
thankful.
moment.
Be thankful for that.
That's a fact.
Be
Yeah.
thankful for that. You don't know, man. You could be what you want to be in the same situation. Like,
Yeah.
you want to be sad and no. Like,
Yeah.
do you want to be a person needing a person financially? No.
Yeah.
You want to be different in that, and the same for a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be happy in what you get to be, to
Right.
whoever you get to be it to, because it's like, hey, we're all God's people. Now let me shut up for some people. Like, y'all need to, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's y'all ain't throwing no rocks. My feet are kicking them though. But you know, but I'm just saying, man, you know, we're all God's people. We're all blessings. So it's like people are looking at people for the worldly thing. And it's like, hey, man, slow down. 50-50, you can't get 50-50 in the spirit either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what?
Yeah.
What's that measurement all about? What can you help me understand?
Yeah.
That's where I be at. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? What is it? What is it about? Like, because I just talked to one of my homies, and he's married. He's a black man. He said it's 50-50 in his household, and it works.
Hey, if it works for you, it works for you.
It works.
I would just say recommend for the ladies, if your dude is
He's
taking
well
care
off.
of everything, make sure you're at least doing your own thing to where it's like you're not just being a leech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have your own pocket stacked.
Yeah.
I think that's a good segue though, because the other side of this is the man that is a breadwinner. He provides and takes care of all the bills and every expense possible. But I think that is okay if the woman is showing him appreciation. He feels seen. Because a lot of men will provide because they have the means to, but the woman just takes it for granted. Like, this is just what should be. No, actually, you're a whole woman. You're a whole human being.
Yeah.
You should be able to take care of yourself. Because if something was to happen where y'all split, you have to rely on his income in order to live your life.
Because I just saw a TikTok, a guy was like, just by saying thank you, we actually look for that. Like, there's a lot of women that don't even say thank you. If he opens the door, say thank you.
Man.
Like, or it's like,
y'all go out to eat and he pays every single time. Still say thank you.
Right.
Don't just get up. I had a good time.
Now,
Yeah,
side note, would you there was a time I went on a date and I asked for the date and I was offered to pay. He slapped my hand and was like, no, like, I'm paying.
that was just him. That was his preference.
That was his preference.
You had that preference. You know what? God gave you a blessing. Right,
I was like, okay.
Look,
you're
if I
gonna
go on a date and
No
I
problem.
see a woman reach for her wallet, one, like, you a unicorn.
Yeah, that's
Because
one.
that rarely happens. The world we live in today, I think everybody is heavily influenced.
Birkin bags.
Whoa,
Yeah.
everybody is heavily
Take it
influenced by I think the wrong people.
Yeah.
Rappers.
A lot of women think that because you go and you date, say date, even though you guys are just smashing, but
Yeah, that's
entanglement.
You're a body. You know, you're a rotation. You're in the roster for the days. Because they fly you out and pay for all this and pay for all that, so you can give an exchange, borderline prostitution. Because you do that, you think that that every man should do that.
For a burger?
You think every man should do that?
You know,
No, that's not
Some
the
pasta?
case.
No, wait.
some Benihana.
I'm about to get real messy. No, the whole flying out situation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know y'all heard the topics where if a man flies you out, he's expecting.
That's not a thing.
It's
Is
not
that a thing?
That's not a thing. No, it's a thing for squares.
That's for certain. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not.
I feel like that's lame, though.
That's really lame.
That's
like,
prostitution.
What's your understanding with this person?
Right.
Man, if you ain't got an understanding, bro, don't be.
If she's
Right,
not
because
feeling you,
I feel like you should already know what type of dude you're rocking with. If you think that he's expecting that, I wouldn't go.
you should never do anything. You should. My thought process is you should never have expectations out of no human being. You're gonna do what you want to do.
Yeah, they're gonna show you who you are.
If you have somebody come out here and the vibe is right,
Yeah.
then she's gonna do whatever she
is
wants to
what it
do.
is.
There should not be no I paid for this, so you should do this. Because if that's the
That's
case,
just dumb.
any man that takes a woman out on a date, I paid.
Yeah.
You should. And I see a lot of videos
That's
on
what I
Instagram
said.
and stuff where they make these skits talking about am I getting lucky tonight? No.
Right, I'm
Okay,
paying for the
we're gonna split it
lobster,
too.
right?
Yeah. Like no, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's hella
If you
weird.
didn't have if you did
That's what I
not
said.
have the
Dropping
money
it for
to
a
pay
burger,
for
you
it,
gonna drop it for what you dropping it for?
Right,
That's
if-
kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
if
It's
you
food.
didn't have the money,
what we talking?
if you did not have the money to pay for it, regardless of what the outcome was, why did you even offer her to come out on a date?
And I feel like dudes or females
you
need to
should-
be
you
just
upfront.
You wanted
You
something.
shouldn't
You
even-
wanted
yeah,
something.
Yeah, you
Y'all
should
don't even
just
have
be
to go
upfront.
eat. Y'all don't have to go
You should've
eat.
Said,
Yeah.
let's go out and eat.
Just be like, "What's up?"
Hotel for the night.
happening?
What it is?
Like what's
What's that
really
in?
good?
It'd be annoying. It'd be annoying.
What's really good?
It'd be
Right?
annoying.
For
Or
real.
just some of the things that it's just a 50-50 thing, or that, or it's just like what social media portrays. Like, matter of fact, at field day, right? One dude came up to me and my cousin Ariel, straight up told her, "Oh, you fine for a dark skin.
That's for a
wild.
dark skin me.
That's wild.
Get punched in the throat."
I said this.
Like-
I said this. Look, I said this. I said, man, we live in a society, man, where cats give these backhanded compliments to
Man,
women,
what?
bro. Stuff is so
These pickup lines is crazy.
crazy. It's crazy.
You know the one
I
that
see.
I threw my phone I saw on TikTok? You guys might actually lose your mind. He said to this girl, her hair was like side part down, cute. And he was like, "Man, just like that side part on your hair, I want to be beside you every day."
That's bad.
That's bad.
That's
horrible.
Whoever you are,
Hey, brother.
hang it up, bro.
Hey,
Right.
That definitely
I'm gonna
couldn't
tell
work.
him.
If it
I'm
did
gonna
work,
tell
it's
him
a skit.
go get into a quiet place
Like, just be
And-
yourself. You don't have to do a
and
pickup
write
line.
out some things.
I don't even
'cause,
feel
bruh,
like
figure it
women
out.
like pickup lines, bro.
I
Just
don't
hit her
think
with
so.
the "Hey, how you doing?
How you
My
doing?
name is."
I think they just
think
human
you know?
interaction just simply. And I don't gotta hit you with they call it Riz. I ain't gotta
Yeah, they
Riz
call it
you.
Oh, the
Riz
little-
now.
Yeah, little kids
Riz.
call it Riz.
Yeah.
My nephews be
Gang.
like, "Oh, I'm about to go Riz," or I'm like, "Yeah, that's a no for me."
We should call it spitting.
Champ.
You spitting
What?
Yeah,
game.
we
You
spin game, man. Riz.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, no, I don't even like how that sounds.
No, one thing Mom told me back in the day, someone came to her was like, just like the song by Brandy, "I want to be down with you."
Ooh.
Ooh,
That was a little bit smooth, a tiny bit, tiny.
Well, if it was back in the day, I
yeah,
would
he's
say
a winner.
90s?
Hey,
He's a
out
winner.
the park.
Like, I want to be down
just
like
think
Brandy.
about it.
What?
Just think about it. It's left on the voicemail. He's saying it at the end
I
of the
think
song.
we should bring that back.
The voicemail with the music.
Yeah, he's
Oh
leaving
my.
it on the
I
voicemail.
think, but then it's like, what if your job calls and they're like, "What did Mom say?"
Hey, what's happening? I'm sorry, I can't get to the phone right now, but if you leave a voicemail, I'll get back to you.
Yeah, you get that in the back. Yeah.
What?
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're
Pull up
fired,
off of
bro.
work.
You're fired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
kind of
this guy
crazy.
is
That's
not
kind of
professional.
wild. It's kind
Yeah.
of wild. It's still communication.
Yeah.
I'm just
Right.
telling you, get back to me. Just
Yeah,
in
get
my
back to
way,
me, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
A little
just
bit,
weird. It's
but
just
yeah.
this influence of wannabe celebrities and the bust down if you ain't got a bust down.
That's the crazy part.
Comparison is, I think, during the pandemic, the suicide rate skyrocketed, and I
Yeah.
think
It
it
did.
was due to isolation and comparison.
Yep.
Social media allowed you to be
Comparison
in the
equals
house
joy.
and have people shit on you when they're actually living regular lives.
Yep.
But they're portraying themselves to
Yeah.
do
Don't
something
people be
very
so bold in them
different.
comments?
Yeah.
I'd be like,
People be bold in the comments, People be bold in the comments because they're behind the keyboard.
They got to.
And then you got other people that flaunt a lifestyle that they can't really uphold.
Yeah.
It's just 1 week worth of a vacation that you took, and then you just post them like you're gone, but the whole time you're here at work.
Right.
But you know, everyone's painting this picture like you live a certain way when you don't. There are some people that I know that live that way.
Yeah.
But I think trying to portray an image that you can't uphold,
You're
then
chasing
puts
an
off to
image.
other people.
Yeah.
That's the norm of how,
You're
and so now they're
chasing an
comparing
image.
themselves like,
Yeah.
well, I'm not shit. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just working my 9 to 5.
And you're gonna drain yourself trying to meet that expectation.
No, and I'll be like, how many people get blind to the process? Like, you see these people, you see them, you see them out and about. They be doing regular functioning stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not like they ain't gotta go get groceries. Not like they ain't gotta go do everything
They gotta
regular.
eat.
They gotta do everything regular. Whatever process that they did to get there, there was nights that they felt like you. Like, sorry that you don't get that story, but if you pay attention, most people will tell you I came from nothing. Started from this, started from that.
Yeah.
You know, most black people start from what we call the mud.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Started from the bottom, now
Or
we're here.
what is this whole trend about people who were blessed that want to be, or that lie and say they're from the mud? I don't get that.
Stop.
I think it's
because it's like
influence.
it's like, thank you. So it's image, man. Image is all right.
Some of
Look,
these-
I got
some of
this
these
rag.
rappers out here.
Yeah, I got this rag on my head.
Yeah.
This is just WSC. You feel me? But at the end of the day, this image right here is just because of the 91. That's when I was born. It's just to rep that.
Yeah.
And to let you guys know I come from a certain era where I understand different things.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to anything else, guns, anything of that, I'm not going to say that that's what I do. I'm not going to try to rep that out and about. Like, you're just not going to see me do it. So,
There's power within the tongue too. So whatever you're speaking, whether it's on your social media, like your Instagram videos, whatever the case may be, your music, the music you listen to, the energy that you put around you, it all comes back.
Yeah.
And if you're portraying yourself to be something that you're not, whether it's rich, a thug, whatever the case may be, it's gonna come back to you, and you're gonna have to show that. You know. So I think that influence and being influenced by the wrong people and the wrong things is something that has swayed people to painting a picture that they actually
you got to be careful what you post, because anybody can be watching, or it's like, I don't know, I be thinking 10 years ahead. I be like, okay, if I post this, is this gonna come back on me that my kids might see it?
Oh,
you know,
Hey,
some people think whatever they think.
Hey, sis,
some
you
people
can
think ahead.
you can show the buttons, you can show the chest all you want, but like in the next 10, is your child gonna see that?
right.
Cause like, you remember that whole it was like a couple months ago where they're talking about the Freaknik documentary,
Freaknik, the
Crazy.
and people are like, hold up, is
that
my
my
parents?
mom?
Is my mom gonna be
I
on
will
there?
be
Crazy.
cringing if my
It's
mom was
wild.
Oh,
on
I
there.
think they were. I think there were some that were.
Some
were
guys
cringing.
just was at home.
You know, but live your life though at the
Swinging
same
at the
time.
wall.
Live your life,
Yeah.
but like with a certain level of
Discreet.
Yeah.
where it's not as
Yeah.
easily accessible to the public.
Yeah, you got
Yes.
Kanye West with a camera phone.
No, for real, you gotta be ducking the
Get
cameras.
loose.
I be ducking.
Hey,
Like,
man.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be seen. Like,
Yeah.
plus everyone wants to show their moves. It's like, we don't need to know that.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
It don't matter. It's,
think
the people you're gonna attract is people that only want to smack
Right.
bars.
Ooh.
I think if you show your moves, keep it transparent.
You feel me?
Show your wins.
Yeah.
Show your losses.
Yeah.
Show show the progress to get to the point
There
that
you
you
go.
got to. Don't wait until
Don't
you
mislead
bubble
people.
and then shit on everybody.
Yeah, that
Show the progress of all them nights where you was up till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Show the notes where you was
Yeah.
making business plans.
Yeah.
Post that,
Yeah.
and then post that you started your business,
Yeah.
and then post how it's flourishing or how you
Yeah.
had a down year,
Yeah.
and then now you came back and bounced
Yeah.
back. It turned it into
Yeah.
a whole YouTube series.
Yeah.
But don't
Yeah.
just pop out like I won. That's not
Yeah.
how it works.
That's
Yeah.
not how it goes.
You don't just get
Make it
drafted
up.
first
Go.
pick from not
like,
working.
Like I said, that's what you would look like a false prophet. You know what I mean? Like most cats have a certain prophetic thing that they have to do. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like if I'm showing you nothing of the whole walk, I'm just showing you the good things of the walk. Then you don't get my walk. I'll even tell people, you don't understand me. Duh,
Yeah.
Right.
duh.
Because I don't know everything.
'Cause I don't know. I do
Everything.
not know. And you know what? It's all right to be misunderstood, but it's good to
Good.
get an understanding though. especially if you're a leader. Like, what? Like, if you're leading people, you got people following behind you.
Yeah.
Man, get a dang understanding and help these people understand for real.
You got to be transparent.
Ooh,
you know?
Little to piggyback off of this though, having a child in this era. Oof.
They got access to everything.
Hey, I got a daughter. I have nieces.
Man.
And for them to be influenced by certain women that portray a certain image or carry themselves a certain way, there's only a certain amount of grooming your kids and shaping them that you can do until they get out into the regular world. And then with all this comparison, they got to really know who they are and be strong within that and center themselves with no care of what other people's opinions are. I used to tell my sisters all the time when they were in high school that the attention that other girls are going to get is because of the image and energy that they put out. So stay to yourself and enjoy the time where you're with yourself. And I think that you looking exclusive and being standoffish is gonna be what attracts somebody to you.
Exactly.
No, a magnet doesn't need to attract to something that is just coming to it. I can stay right here and you're just flocking to me.
Flock
all I gotta do is pull
I
out a
really
fat.
do pay attention to that of people's aura. Like, if you just walk in the room, you shake it.
Yeah.
Who's
if all I gotta do is sit, I'm just sitting here and it's just women just coming at me. I'm not gonna put forth no effort.
You don't even have to have a bust down.
That's what I said. Hey, it's kind of crazy
there?
when the energy shines, and it's kind of crazy when the energy shines. I don't need.
I'm not.
I don't need it. It's crazy when the energy is just being like you see. You see it. You know what it is. Like this is real. And that's what God does. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't want the God win. They want the world win. You know what I'm saying? That can be taken. Yeah. Because when you go, you don't take none of it with you. Yeah. Yeah. You can for the moment say, "Yep."
Yeah. See, and back to what I was saying. If you allow growth, you're only getting better. Yeah. You're only getting better.
I do want to say something.
Well,
shout out to the homies that were the same people that they were. The same people that they are with the bust down. Yeah. I know them
without it.
For who they are without it.
Without
it.
And it's been the same and authentic from the beginning to where they are now. Because a lot of people do get the bust down and there's a switch up. Yeah. But I know a lot of people that do have these bust downs and they're still the same humble, laid back individual. They'll pop their stuff, but they're still the same when it comes to the center of who they are. You know?
That to me is standing 10. Like, you stand 10 when you know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, standing 10 is standing firm. So it's like, man, be firm in who you are with whatever. And then those are stand up guys that don't get too much recognition.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, it's cause it's just these BBLs and these.
I don't even want to.
I know we're not even gonna do it because
I don't even want to go there. No. I'm just gonna say one thing.
Love yours.
They be having preferences too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Like, time out. You chasing an image and you got preferences. You gotta pick one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you either gonna prefer yourself and prefer the good things that you're looking for, or prefer whatever other girl's getting. You can chase the Kardashians, or you can chase, or you can actually just walk with God. One of the two. I ain't talking to the ones, you know what I'm saying? Hey, BBL getters, all y'all, have y'all fun, do what you do. Hopefully you don't get no complications some years to come.
No, for real. For real. You see what happened to DC's.
Hey, man, for real.
That was so sad.
Yeah. And like I said, man, I've said there's going to be the era of BBL and all this stuff is going to be popping. There's going to be era of natural body. It's going to go right back. Yeah. It's going to go right back. There's going to be a guy looking, all guys going to be like,
I was just talking to one of my friends. If you look at the 90s video vixens and now video vixens, it's like natural was.
Yes.
Natural.
Yeah.
Or the little bitties.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
They're popping it too.
Yeah. But now it's like, you're so stiff, you can't even shake.
Hey, I've seen some BBLs that looked immaculate.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying.
Where it looked like the Ant movies, and it's kind of like, where did you go? If you're gonna bubble, if you're gonna pop out, and you want to get that BBL,
especially if you're doing payment plans,
make sure you do it right. Yeah. Because a lot of times, like, okay, you got it, but I feel like, in my opinion, it looked better prior to. Like, a natural body to me is better than a body that was sculpted, because if you're gonna have to uphold that and continue to like do maintenance on your body like a vehicle.
Just go to the gym,
until you move on,
Or
gym
even,
it up.
Hey, but y'all men, I heard y'all getting height.
Did you see the video, buddy?
Yes,
he can't even walk though.
I said, you're getting surgery for extra knees. Wow.
He went from 5'8" to 5'11", 6
That's
foot.
outrageous.
Bro, you know what? And that's so messed up because you know, all you heard was like, "Hey, you're just too short for me. You're just too short for me. You're just too
It's like,
short."
I'm really nigga.
But I heard the
able to
short
walk
dudes are
again.
winning now. I be seeing videos of the girls just,
Hey,
man.
I think
I think you win wherever, man.
there's
God
areas-
creates you how you create, man.
There's
So
someone for you.
look, the average man height has been getting taller. Okay, for y'all women who don't do history searching,
Look.
back in like the early,
Yeah.
we didn't really have too much, choices in those days like that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say from like 1800s to like 1940s, average height, man, cats was like 5'6". It went up.
Yeah.
So if you mean that guy, he won 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", 5'10".
he's above
Yeah.
average.
He's above average, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm tired of the ones who are short looking for height. Stop. Number one, like, you're 5'2". I need a guy at least 6'9".
Okay, don't come for me.
Chill.
But look,
I'm not coming for you.
Look
But
at
I'm
you.
just saying,
He's
that'll
at least
kill off a
6
lot
feet.
of. That'll kill off a lot
least
of.
6
You know what I'm
feet.
saying?
How tall are you?
5'1".
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it.
I need
get
my
it,
kids
though.
to be tall.
That's-
All my
see?
people are short.
Well,
See?
you're gonna complicate that. Leave that to
I think
to
if it's about
GOD,
6 feet in me,
to
we can
Camp
even
Asia.
it down to at least a 5'10", 5'9" for a child.
to like an average male height.
Hey,
Yeah.
man.
That's fine. We can't win with a 5'9" and a 5'1". We can't win.
Why not?
Why not?
The,
You don't
the
know.
child's gonna come out 5'5".
You don't know.
You ever heard of Earl Boykins?
Yeah.
Played in the NBA, Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
5'5".
5'5".
Hey,
Hey.
Real stunner.
I just don't want the kids to have the disadvantages that I
that you had to face.
That's okay.
using
understand.
stools or asking other people.
No,
Yeah, like I didn't win. My biological was 5'3". My mom was 5'3". There's no winning.
that's tough.
Heard.
Yeah,
So your mom was towering over your biological with heels on.
Yeah.
she was a bully. You know,
Is that-
you know
is
how
that-
that happened.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the
He held
moral
his own,
story,
though, so.
growth in the mindset will help even out the score of all those things. And just picking your battles as well. I had to learn that, Shai, sometimes you just don't have to give it your energy. You know, whether it is someone trying to compare you to social media. Because I try not to, only if I have to. When people go low, I go
lower.
Submarine.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Oh, you're going low? Welcome to
lower.
heavy.
Down.
Yo, solid back though.
Yeah.
You go Submarine.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Who's paying $250,000 to go down there? Not black
That's
folks.
tough. Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Sad to the people.
That's
Sorry.
crazy.
For sure.
But that was. What did you expect? Titanic.
Yeah.
Go watch the movie.
Yeah.
You can see everything. I think.
Everything.
Some things you just gotta leave
It
to your
gets cold.
imagination.
It gets cold.
I feel like God was like, okay, you want to try it?
Yeah.
You know what? A tweet that I saw, and we have to end the show.
Yeah.
Someone said, I think our ancestors took them. Can you remember? When
That's
we
crazy.
was boated here. When we
Oh,
was boated here. I think used to jump. I would have done the same thing because I'm not going through slavery. I'm jumping off.
Yeah.
But they said the
they're just
ancestors
hanging out down there.
kidnapped him.
Stay off of Twitter.
Yeah. Stay off.
Stay off of Twitter.
I'm like, what?
I know it was Twitter. It had to have been Twitter.
Yeah, Black
it
Twitter
was
for
tweet
sure.
For sure.
Yeah. And we're staying on Twitter. I don't know what this thread is. I don't know what that is.
Low key, I got it.
Hey,
Really?
I'm gonna be real.
But you just signed a 360 deal.
Yeah, because if I deleted it, if I deleted my Instagram, gone. But guess what?
Over.
Hey, fuck it.
Yeah, what it is.
Well, okay. Do you have anything to say before we end the show?
I will say, as far as the BBLs and all that other stuff, love yourself.
Yes.
Do whatever it is that makes you happy. If you're happy with your BBLs, you're happy with whatever it is that you do it. But I think don't do anything in your life for the benefit of someone else's opinion, for someone else to like you or to like what you're doing,
Man, whatever you battling, the battle's already won. I think you just got to come with some understanding for whatever it is in life that you may be experiencing. That's just my word of advice for whoever. Even my mantra for myself. We don't show up to lose, we show up to win, y'all.
Period. Well, thanks, guys. I love you guys. You guys
Love you
definitely have
too.
to come back because
come on.
this was hilarious. I loved it. But everyone, we're on everything from SoundCloud to Apple Music to Google.
Oh,
And
That's
we're
a
going to
lot of
post more
platforms,
videos
y'all.
on YouTube. All I need is, now they done lowered it. All I need is 500 subscribers,
okay.
1 million views on the shorts,
Doables.
and then I think 1,000 hours watched hours. That's all I need to make my money.
On YouTube?
Yes.
Hey,
well, let's make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it can happen.
Make
a
it
million
happen.
views total, or
for the shorts,
short.
you know, the reels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
just 1 million total across the board.
Yeah, make it happen.
That's all I need.
Yeah, well, let's push
because
Make
you
it
know
happen.
these sessions are adding up.
Let's push that shit out.
Make it happen.
But
Make it
tap
happen.
in, share. Their info will be below. My info will be below. It's gonna be a long season. We got 15 episodes this season.
That's on game.
We got some heavy hitters.
Stay tuned.
Heavy.
Gotta
and I
stay
think they
tuned.
were the best to set it off. You know? So I'll see you guys next time. Love y'all.
Loves gang, April gang,
Thanks for having
WC.
Storyblocks Audio.